Hey, it's me, Molly, again. Today I'm going to talk about, I've done messages for girls. I've said things about guys and stuff like that are for guys. Today is just for the people who play RuneScape. So if you don't play RuneScape, you might want to pause or something. How to make money in RuneScape. Okay, one time, this is my personal experience, okay? It's not going to happen to every one of you, but I'm just saying. One time, I was playing RuneScape, and this guy gave me a hammer, and I didn't need a hammer. He's just like, here you go, don't you want a hammer? And stuff like that. I'm like, no thanks. And he's like, oh, please take it. And I'm like, okay. And I took the hammer, and I was like, thanks. And he's like, you like it? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, really? And I'm like, yeah, thank you. And he's like, okay. And it turns out he was quitting RuneScape, and he was looking for someone who was polite to give his armor, his rune armor, and all his, like, GP to. GP means gold pieces, in case you didn't know that. And because I said thank you, then he was like, here, take it all. And some of the stuff I couldn't take because he was a member, but I got so much cool stuff, and it was all because I was nice. And I think that's the best way to make money in RuneScape, is to be nice to people. Because I've given, ever since that time, which is like months ago, I give money to people for being nice now. If I see someone being nice to someone else, I'll give them money. By the way, my username is NYC space itgirl space between it and girl. Sorry, I forgot that. But anyway, and I'll give money to people just because they're nice, and I think they're deserving, and I'm sure I'm not the only one. I'm sure there are plenty of people who will be willing to give you money just because you're nice to them. And there were so many hackers and mean people in RuneScape, and to find a nice one is like great. It brightens our day, and it makes us happy. And if you're nice to me and on RuneScape, you know, I'll give you money. I seriously will. And another thing is, when I hear people talking about God, when people talk about like God on RuneScape and stuff, I support it. And I have okay, I guess I'm one of those people that would get on hardcore RuneScape players' nerves, because like I do like to do things like games, like when I'm fishing and stuff. And I'm a level 30, and I like to do things like have trivia games, and I give away money to people who get the questions right. Like, I'll say things like, name this Bible verse, or something like that. And it's usually Bible-related questions, but sometimes it isn't. Sometimes it's RuneScape-related questions. But, and if people get it right, you know, I'll give them like 100 GP. I know that's not a lot, but if you keep winning, then you'll get a lot. And I've given away like 10,000K, I mean, at a time and stuff. I don't ask how I get so much money. I just do. It's not by using a code or anything though, because that really gets on my nerves. You know, what's the point in even playing if you're just gonna cheat? But anyway, and so mainly I just want to encourage you to be nice to other people on RuneScape. And those people usually are kind of, there's a reason why they're filling that gap in their lives with internet relations. So those people especially need people to be nice to them. And so that's what I'm there for. And hopefully you'll be there too, and you'll show God's love by being nice to people on the internet and other places. Wherever you go, just reflect Jesus.